Hello, welcome to another episode of Let's Analyze It. So, according to James Gunn, the most requested thing for the upcoming Batman movie is that the costume is blue and gray. Huh? So, either James Gunn is just completely delusional or misreading the fans, or the fans have kind of gone nuts. Because I'm telling you right now, this is a terrible idea for three reasons. Number one is because the cape and cowl was never supposed to be blue. The reason why you see the blue shading is because back in the day, when they had something black, but they needed to show light hitting it, or they needed to show some sort of crease or wrinkle or some sort of definition, they would use blue. And the proof I have of that is look at this picture of Bruce Wayne's hair. The lines and the curls are drawn in blue. Now, I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure they're not trying to suggest that millionaire Bruce Wayne was rocking blue hair back in 1939. Number two, blue just doesn't look intimidating. It can look good, it looks good on Superman, it looks good on Spider Man, and there's probably some other ones, but I just don't think it's ever gonna look intimidating. Reason number three is because it just doesn't make sense. I have seen black bats, I have seen gray bats, I've even seen brown bats. I have never seen a blue bat. And before anyone says, well, have you ever seen a yellow bat? Look, if we're talking about the symbol or the belt, like something small or even some trim, that's one thing. But when you're talking about the cowl and the cape, that's the main part of the costume. And it's also the main part of the costume that looks like a bat. So the main part that's supposed to look like a bat, we should have it look like a bat, which is not blue. So you all need to just knock it off because you know what's going to happen? Eventually, someone is going to do it. And when it looks terrible, and it will, then people are going to have to try and pretend that it looks good because I know after all the whining and crying and protesting, no matter how bad it looks, and again, it will look horrendous, people are not going to be able to admit it. They're not going to be able to admit that they were wrong.